Yay, we're live.
Hello.
All right, let's see. I'm like,
oh no.
Okay, bye. It was nice seeing you. Bye. Oh, okay, it's just us.
It's just us.
On Mary's channel. It's not on her. It's not
okay,
live.
there we go.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened, guys. I am so sorry. Hey, everybody.
There we are.
I can't tell who has joined us. Okay, there we go. I don't know what happened, guys.
Sorry.
Oh, I was like, wait a minute.
That was me.
Okay.
Oh no.
That was me. Sorry, I hit a button on my phone.
Can you tell who has joined us already? Because for some reason I can't see who's joined us.
Possibly. Hang on. Let me mute. I don't know how to mute myself. Let me mute myself 1 second.
Okay. Welcome to Crafting Live, everyone. I'm gonna see if I can't pull this up on my computer. Today we are scrapbooking, and we have Serena from Serena Sparkly Diary, Allie from Ohana Adventures, and Nicole from Irresistible Magic. I'm gonna let Serena start and just tell us a little bit about her channel.
Hello. My name is Serena, and I've been doing YouTube for a couple of years now. So I'm mostly all about Disney, some scrapbooking, as well as crafting. That's pretty much it. So if you like Disney and you like crafting videos, then definitely go check out some of my videos.
Yes.
Needing to do more introduction.
No, I just I'm trying to there. All right, Allie, talk about you a little bit.
My name is Allie. I'm from Ohana Adventures. I do this channel with my best friend Liz, who might be joining us a little later, although she's in the middle of a show right now. She's directing a show this weekend, so she's been kind of MIA, but that's okay. I also do a lot of crafting, make ears, everything, but we also love Disney. So, Liz is here. That's good. Liz is here. We love everything about Disney. So we share our love of Disney and our Wisconsin adventures because we are from Wisconsin. So hello, everybody.
All right. And our guest is Nicole from Irresistible Magic. So let's see. There she is.
I have a channel. It'll be 5 years old really soon. And I share it with my kids. It's a lot. It's a lot of everything. We share whatever we're doing. We do snack crates. We do fun. Brad's been doing a lot of Funkos. It's just a fun way for us to bond and for us to meet other people in the community. And I don't know. It's like a hodgepodge. I can't say because we do literally a lot.
Yeah, you do. All right. And then for us, it's just me today. Tony is not joining. I'm part of the Siskateers. We do all Disney things and a little essential oils. And we just started this year a weight loss journey, which we had a video go up today. If you have or have not seen it, go check it out. We are trying to get healthier and lose weight. So
I know I haven't watched that vlog yet. You just posted the progress vlog today, right? For
yes,
what's it called? What's the group
Skinny
called?
Minis.
Yeah, I haven't been able to watch it yet. But
yeah.
So Liz, who's joined us, myself, and California Liz, who's going to I kind of got inspiration from you guys, and we started our own little walking kind of group to prep for Disney as well.
Good.
So yeah,
awesome.
We'll see how it goes. So
so far, for some reason I can only see. It says we have some people here, but I see Erica. Hey, Erica, in the chat, and Liz I saw in the chat. How are you guys today? Are you? Oh, Liz is actually currently walking, she says.
Yeah. Go, Liz.
Wow.
You must train for Disney. It's very important.
It is. It's very important to train
seriously,
for Disney.
you have to. Erica says, oh my God, your backgrounds are so amazing. Serena's is so pristine. Yes.
I know.
it
I
is.
love
Oh,
every time
well,
Serena comes
thank
on.
you.
I'm always like, I want her background. Mine's
Yeah.
chaotic.
It's just, so mine is so chaotic because of all the pins. Like it just is always like all over the place. But Serena's is always nice and clean
Yes.
looking.
Yes.
All right. So we're
It's nice because it's behind me, but
Yeah.
you can't see the other side with all the boxes and everything that have to go for swaps.
Oh.
Hi, Allie. I just want to say hi, Allie, because it's the same name as me. So
Hi,
yay.
Allie.
I like saying that.
Hi, Allie. Welcome in. Like I said, we're going to be doing scrapbooking today. We're going to show you some pages that we're working on. Nicole is actually working in her journal, but we think that it is similar to scrapbooking. So that's why we have Nicole, so she can talk about kind of her process, which I think she's done a video or two on her bullet journals before that I've seen. So, and they're really cool. So that's what we have her for. Hey, Sarah, from Tragically Sarah is here as well.
Hi, Sarah.
And Nicole says she usually uses a backdrop. Yes, sometimes she uses a backdrop. Erica, what did she say? She says hers is a mess. Yeah, so I like Erica's backdrop.
I do too.
In her videos. I love her, like her curtain or whatever she puts behind her. So I think it's pretty. So Serena, what are you scrapbooking today? You want to kind of take us through?
Sure.
What you're working on?
So what I've been doing is I've been kind of concentrating on different years. So right now on my channel, every Thursday I put up a page, or I do a page, I guess, for my 2017. But behind the scenes, I've kind of been working on 2018. Sometimes I just don't want to film it. I just want to craft and not have to worry about it. So anyways, that's what I'm working on today. I'm working on a page.
The struggle is real.
Yeah, right. So I'm working on my surprise 40th. And that's what I'm going to be working on today. So
Like
it's just
you're turning 40 and it's your surprise 40th?
No, that was in 2018. I turned 40.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I was like,
Yeah.
wait, I'm confused. You're planning your own surprise
Surprising
party.
yourself.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
No, it already happened.
It already happened.
Yes.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. So that's what I'm working on right now. So it's just going to be a 1-page spread because I find an hour isn't really long enough to do 2 pages.
I agree.
Yeah.
Really?
So
It takes that long. Wow. So compare time-wise, do you think it's faster making Mickey ears or scrapbooking? Like
Mickey ears.
Mickey ears.
Mickey ears would be faster.
Mickey
Why?
ears.
Why do you think that is?
I think because sometimes your creativity, like I find I need to get my creative juices going whenever I'm doing scrapbooking. I find it's much more, I don't know, meticulous maybe. Like there's more elements to it.
I think so.
Okay.
I agree.
Mickey ears
Yeah.
take me hours to
Really?
do,
Yeah.
unless I do fabric ears. Yeah.
Right.
So like the ones that I usually do, there's 2 different styles that I primarily do, and they take me, I mean, up to 8 to 13 hours a pair. It takes
Yeah.
forever.
Yours are real specialty though, Nicole.
Yeah.
Like, I can see how that takes a long time to craft.
And they're beautiful.
Yeah, you know. For me, I feel like Mickey ears don't take me that long, especially if they're
They don't
fabric.
take me that long. Yeah.
Because it doesn't require just fabric ears doesn't require a whole lot of creativity. I mean, you just do the fabric over the ears and you put the little embellishments. But if I'm trying to do something elaborate, then yeah, it'll take me a little bit longer.
Like with jewels or like something that you need to sew or whatever. Yeah. Yeah.
Like with jewels. With lots of jewels.
Yeah.
Val joined us. Hi, Val. How are
Hi,
you?
Val.
So Allie, you have questions for us that we need to answer?
Well, Mary, show us, what are you working on today? What's your scrapbooking look like?
So I got
project?
this book for Austin. I know this is like weird and silly or whatever, but because he's a boy, but I wanted to scrapbook a baseball book for him when he graduates high school, which is only a year away. He's a junior this year, so he will graduate high school next year.
Is he your youngest?
He is my oldest.
He's your oldest. Okay,
Yeah,
gotcha.
I'm going to not talk about it a whole lot because I will cry.
Aww.
Because it just, I mean, to have a
You do
first
you.
kid to graduate high school is just a huge thing. So
Yeah.
so I got this it's a really small one. It's like maybe an 8x8. So I'm working on a page for this book today, and I'm actually starting with some batting pictures, some hitting pictures from last year's baseball team when he was on JV. So I'm actually going to go through his entire baseball career and have a page for each team he's played on, and he's been playing for 11 years. So by the time he graduates high school, it will be 12 years of baseball, which is a lot of baseball.
Cool.
So that's what I'm doing today.
So are you doing anything for your youngest, or were you planning on doing it?
I will do something for him.
For him
but
too?
It will be a little bit later.
Yeah.
And his will probably be music band related, because he is joining he's already in the middle school band, but he's actually joining the marching band when he goes to high school next year.
Cool.
So,
That's a big deal in our area, is marching band here. So we have a lot of kids.
And our
here
marching
doing
band at our high school is phenomenal. So
Yeah,
I
it's
really
big
can't
here,
wait
too.
for him to be a part of that. So
Yeah.
Hi, Kat. Kat is here as well. How are you today?
So Nicole, you're doing journal. What is journal? Okay, what are you doing? What are you doing?
I do a bullet journal. So I'm doing my monthly setup with you guys. I
Okay.
chose Winnie the Pooh because it's like
Oh my gosh,
very
Liz.
springtime. So it's like the rain
Liz.
scene, and then I have a heffalump over here that I'll do. But so
Let's just say Liz, who's watching right now, is a
Mhm.
huge Winnie the Pooh fan, and I'm sure she's like getting very excited right now. That fact that you even said Winnie the Pooh. So
Yes.
yeah, I've always actually been very interested in like bullet journaling. I've seen a couple vlogs on it, and I think so. It's not is it a planner, or is it just like free form journaling?
Why I love bullet journaling because it's planning within your needs. So I can make each month like if I need extra lists, if I'm trying to track something, if I'm trying to achieve a goal, my yearly setup, I add things for like Christmas planning and stuff. But then I also doodle, and because it's just for me.
Okay.
I don't feel the pressure to make the drawings perfect and
it's
stuff.
not like a family thing.
Yeah, it's just like it's kind of cute. So you can go through, and I have most of it's written in, so I don't really like. But you can see here's Baby Yoda on this one.
Oh my
With a bunch
gosh.
of the goals that I have for the
That
year and
is
stuff.
Aw,
See,
so
I think I need to
cute.
start doing that.
So
that's
like
cute.
it's nice. And then I have like Peter Pan and Wendy the Darling Kids, and that's my book,
Aw.
like where I track all my books. I'm trying to show ones that aren't really personal. That's about it.
That's
And then
cute.
each month I pick a thing, a theme,
Oh my gosh,
and
That's
Robin
adorable.
Hood. You're just
Aw.
showing all of Liz and I's favorite Disney characters today.
so
I have a mad crush on Robin Hood. Like
I
out of
love
all
Robin.
the Disney characters, Robin Hood would be the one that I have the mad crush on the most. So,
Oh yeah.
love Robin.
so Serena, tell me, how long have you been scrapbooking? How long have you been doing
Oh
it?
my gosh. I've been scrapbooking since like 2000-ish. Like a really, really long time. Like
Yeah,
a really
that's-
long time.
Yeah.
I got out of it for probably like 5 or 6 years. There was a lot of things going on. I just really didn't have time. And then one of the girls that I work with was always talking about scrapbooking. And I'm like, I really need to get back into it. So I had given all my scrapbook supplies to my mom. And I said, Mom, are you still scrapbooking? And she said, no. So I went over there, and it was like going to Michael's because she had scrapbooking supplies galore. Like I got like reusable bags. Like I filled as much as I could, and there's still so much. So anyways, I got back into it maybe 2 years ago. But I find
Nice.
it's so relaxing. It's just, and because I know you guys have heard me before, but my job, like my 9-to-5 job, is not creative. Like it's very monotonous. So I need some sort of creative outlet.
Yes.
So I find this really helps me with that.
I think that's why, to be honest, a lot of us do the Mickey ears or the journaling or even YouTube. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just because I know with me, my 9 to 5 job is very monotonous and there's not a lot of creativity to. I love my job. Don't get me wrong. Really love my job. But,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But you kind of
sure.
need that kind of creativeness. What about you, Mary? How long have you been scrapbooking?
Since 2004.
Okay.
I was going to say hi to Anna Isabel. She said hello, so she can say hi to her.
Oh.
I've been scrapbooking since Austin was born. So I just got started when he was a baby, and I started with Creative Memories, and then just kind of went from there. If you guys know what Creative Memories is, it's like a scrapbooking company. I don't even know if they're around anymore.
They are most of my supplies are from Scrapbook Memories.
Nice.
I love them.
I just really enjoyed, doing this, and I got away from it for a little while, for a couple of years, like Serena did. And when Serena started her scrapbook with me on Thursdays, I was like, I need to get back into it. And so here I am.
And you came up with this idea to do this live, just to connect with other people live.
Yes.
And we like to be creative. So
Yes.
Awesome.
So it's exciting.
So the journal bulleting, how long has that been going on? Your journal bulleting, bulleting.
Yeah.
I've doodled and written lists since I could write my name. So it's basically the same kind of concept. And I have 900 notebooks. I have Post-it notes all over. They have little doodles on them and lists. So I started putting them in bound books when I was in middle school. And then some years I plan out more and some years I don't. But I always have, if it's not a bullet journal, it's a drawing journal or it's a prayer journal or something. Like, I need that. I need the release of creativity because creativity is my therapy.
Yeah.
Yes.
I am not a Virgo. I am a Sagittarius. Virgo. Virgo.
What's the deal? Val, what's the deal with the Virgo? Is it like, are Virgos more creative or something?
I have no idea. That's what Val asked if I was a Virgo. And I went, no, I'm Sagittarius.
I'm a Virgo.
So are Virgos very creative?
Hey, Christian and Michael.
I thought Virgos were really organized.
Are they organized? What's the deal with
very
Virgo?
organized.
Because I'm a Cancer.
I'm an Aquarius. I'm flighty.
I'm a Cancer. I'm outspoken.
Supreme list makers. She says supreme list makers.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
Well, there we go. I learned something new.
So last time when we had our, we were making Mickey ears, I had asked like where everybody got their supplies. And this is always an interesting question because, Serena, you're in Canada. So like we always take everything for granted that, Canadians have everything we have. And you pretty much do, but maybe not. So Serena, where do you get your supplies?
I'm actually really lucky for scrapbooking stuff because, we have a Michael's and I find I get a lot of my stuff there, but I also get a lot from Creative Memories. So it's easy to order online. I actually have one of my friends, the one that I was talking about earlier that kind of got me back into it. She's a rep for Creative Memories, so I get a lot of my stuff from her.
That's good.
Okay.
But the dollar store, Michael's, pretty much anywhere.
That's good.
Sorry, I'm trying to get everybody's channel. So if I'm looking down, I'm trying to get everybody's channel links.
You're fine. Are we talking about our supplies?
Yes. Where do you get your supplies?
So I used to get, like Serena, a lot of Creative Memories supplies. But now I typically buy at Hobby Lobby, Michael's, or Joann, those sort of places, because they just have a ton of stuff. There used to be also when I was like, back when I first started or when I was really into it, there used to be a scrapbooking store in Gatlinburg. It was like a scrapbook superstore. And anytime we would go to Gatlinburg, we would go there and they would have all these clearance items and I would buy all kinds of stuff. I mean, just like crazy amounts of stuff, which I still have lots of it. So that's kind of where I get my stuff from. Maybe Amazon and Etsy. I might order a few things if I see them on there. You know, anything like with Mickey ears, anything can be a scrapbooking supply.
Yeah,
I think.
Correct.
I
Yeah.
mean, you can put anything in a scrapbook that you wanted to put. I mean, I could put this purple wire in my scrapbook. I have these little tags I can put in my scrapbook. I have these baseball stickers. I have, you know, like letters. Anything can be a scrapbook. Look, I even have these like paper straws. If I wanted to do something with these paper straws, you can. So,
Oh, paper straws remind me of Disney because they only have paper straws there.
well, I would prefer to use them for scrapbooking than for drinking, but
Yeah, me too.
yeah. And hello, April. I see April is here from Thrifty Nerdy Mom. I'm trying to say hello to everybody. Sorry. So Allie, you haven't answered any questions. I know you're not actually scrapbooking today.
Not today. No,
but what is your process? Where do you get your supplies?
Well, we used to actually have a store in Green Bay that sold solely scrapbooking supplies, and I believe they went out of business. Thanks, Amazon. So I don't think that they're in business anymore. But actually, it was Serena's most recent vlogs that, like, it's been years since I've actually scrapbooked. And I think that that's probably how it is for a lot of people, because I think scrapbooking was really, really popular for a long time. And then like the cell phone craze came in and people were snapping on cell phones, and Facebook came in where you were basically scrapbooking on like Instagram or on Facebook and stuff like that. So I think the actual act of scrapbooking went kind of away. And then Serena, you had posted that blog and it kind of made me think like, I used to love it. I should like really, really get back into it.
Aww.
But
Same.
that store that they had in Green Bay, Wisconsin, ended up going out of business, unfortunately, because I think everybody just bought stuff online. So it's like, yeah, okay. Hey, Mel.
Hey,
So
Mel.
how do you start a design, Serena? So like, how do you start? Like, do you like come up with like, okay, today I'm going to scrapbook about flowers? Or whatever. I don't know.
What I usually do is I print off all of my pictures that I want for that album, and then I divide my pictures into pages. So I'll take like that block of like pictures, and then I look at the colors first of all, and then I always pick like 3 or 4 colors, and then I go on Pinterest. And I go on Pinterest for a really long time until I can find like kind of like a layout that I like. And I try to mimic it as much. Yeah, for inspiration, because, you know, there's so many. But I tend to do the same kind of layouts. Like, so we have a group, me and 2 other girls, and we scrapbook every month, and we just started actually last month, and we get together, and from like 9 in the morning to like 10 at night we just scrapbook the whole day. And I had to point to this story. Anyways, so we scrapbook all day, and we just get a lot of inspiration from each other as well, which is nice. So my layouts are usually box or layers. So I do a lot of layering, while other people may do, you know, more like circles and stuff like that. So it's nice to see their layouts, and then you can kind of copy their layouts as well. Do something different.
I used to love to what she just said about getting together with friends. I used to love going to creative memory parties and stuff, because then you get an idea of what other people are doing, and you can kind of like play off of that. We used to have one when the boys were little. The church right up from my house used to have one every Friday night, and I would go and like scrapbook with other people. Serena, did you bring this? I was going to ask you this. Did you bring old pages that you've done to show like some of the way you scrapbook?
Like at those parties and stuff?
No, like right now, do you have anything to show?
Yeah, tons.
Okay. If you have something to show, Allie, do you have any old scrapbooking stuff you can show?
I do. I'm trying to get everybody's channels links in the comments right now. So skip over me. Nicole can show her stuff first. I'm having technical
Do you have
difficulties.
old bullet journal stuff to show, Nicole?
I have my Disney one.
Serena's
I
ready.
can show some stuff, I guess. Like, so I do a grid spacing and a key.
Oh, that's
So
cool.
I always like to make Disney-fied, and then I'm a big firm believer of washing the important pages. That way you know where they're at, and you can go back to them.
That's a great idea.
You can tell when COVID started. I decided I was going to do a mood tracker last year, and well, then COVID hit, and I didn't want to color in. Basically, it was purple a lot, and I didn't want to color in the fear, so I stopped coloring that in.
I can understand that.
And my travel page, this is my travel page for 2020, guys. We really did things.
Nothing.
Yeah.
But so for me, I just pick a character I really like. This is my meal prep. I use Post-it notes for this one, but I pick a character that I personally want and like, and then I do a spread based on them and make the lists. And this is my Figment page. This is creativity. Like, I doodle on stuff, but I don't scrapbook. However, these act like journals. Like, there's a lot of stuff written in. So, which is why I don't like to share, like, after the pen, because
Yeah, I get that.
personal information.
It's personal. That makes sense. All right, Serena, what do you have previous?
I have, hold on.
So I'm sorry, let me tell you this. We just said that it would take a long time to do a scrapbook page, but because my page is so little and I'm only doing a 1-page layout, I'm literally going to be done in like 5 minutes. So
Okay. And you can help me because I don't think I'm doing these channel links right. Okay, if you guys don't know me very well, I'm a very technologically dumb.
okay. Melissa, if you're still here, will you drop channel links?
Sorry, I tried.
Melissa is one of my moderator people, so she
Yay.
can,
Okay, good.
if she's
Because
still here.
I'm sitting here going, I hope we're doing this right.
And if I would do it, I just can't because I'm
you can't because you're
because of what I'm on. I can't get to them. So, oh, that's beautiful.
Oh, I love the colors on that one.
Yeah.
I love it.
So that's my title page, and I find I save my title page to the very last. I don't know why.
I do that too.
I make sure my album is completely full, and then I'll do my title page.
I do that as well.
Yeah. So, trying to find you like layers. Like, there's always lots of layers of color.
And that's what I was gonna show too, but I'm just trying to find something that.
Okay. So this is a 2-page spread. Whenever we had gone to eat, but there's like lots of layers and different colors.
Oh, is that at Tusker House?
Yeah.
Yes, I love it.
Yeah. So,
Guys,
like,
this is her scrapbooks are so pretty.
I used to, when I was scrapbooking, I did layers as well. Like, I used to always like do like 2 or 3, sorry, my ears, different backgrounds than with the picture.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. I find like there's always layers and layers and layers. Like, this is the first day we went to Magic Kingdom.
Gosh, I love it.
That's gorgeous.
It's really nice.
Thank you. Yeah, just layers.
Awesome.
And it's funny because I find that's what takes me the longest is to find the colors to go with it. Because I'm never happy with just 1 or 2 colors.
Yeah. All right. So I found this is Austin's baby book. So when he was a tiny, tiny baby, this is actually when I was in the hospital with him.
Oh,
Can you see it? Hold on. There we go.
that's cute.
So it has his little hat on there and hospital bracelets and all kinds of stuff.
I love that.
And then let's see if I can't show any of my Disney ones, y'all. I'm sorry.
Why?
I can't.
Are
My
they
ex-husband-
inappropriate?
No, my ex-husband is in every page. So,
Oh, okay. I'm like,
yeah.
what do you do at Disney that you
Sorry.
can't show them?
Can't show them.
That could have taken the turn.
Yeah, sorry. I'm trying to. That's why I'm searching through all of these. I have to.
Yeah.
Because that's what
Well,
most of them are.
I tried to post channel. For some reason, they're not posting in the comments for me. I don't know why. The channel links, I tried to post them in the comments, but for some reason, they're not posting for me. It's not showing up. So
That's okay.
I don't know. I don't know what the deal is.
Figure
Check
it
us
out.
out on
Let
YouTube.
me see if I have a page. Let's see if I have a page of Logan I can show.
While you're doing that, so I decided, well, I kind of ran out of time and I unfortunately did not get scrapbooking supplies for this live, but that's okay. I just love talking crafty stuff with everybody. But as I was going through some of my supplies, I found some old scrapbooks that my mother did. And these scrapbooks are very old. They're probably about 20 years old.
Awesome.
My mother passed away from cancer about 18 years ago. So these are very, very special to me. And these are probably the only scrapbooks that I have of my whole entire like family tree. Like my mother put, let's see if I can do this. Like here's a picture. Can you see it? This is a picture of my mom and her high school photo. And then she put like baby pictures of my sister and I. She put old pictures of like my grandmother in there. Pictures, my parents were very much hippie. So like pictures of my parents when they got married. My dad got married in jeans and my mom got married in a baby doll dress. And that's fine. That was them. So it just very much made me go down. There's lots of theater pictures in here. Lots of theater pictures because I was a theater kid growing up. Yeah. And then she wrote actually a very long letter. So she probably did these scrapbooks right before she passed away. And then she did another scrapbook of all just dance photos from me and my sister. So I was kind of looking through these today and going down memory lane. So I don't know. It's just kind of great. I'm trying to find
it's something you don't appreciate until you appreciate it. Like
That's
it's that minute where it's like that memory is there for you to tangibly hold. That's just super special.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So here's how old was I? 1987. So this is when I was 7.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry about the glare.
What? You were 7 when?
In 1987.
Oh, I thought you said 97. I was like, what?
No, that was Liz. Liz was 7 in 1987.
Yeah. Okay.
So, hello. Somebody just joined. I can't.
Christine.
Oh, yes, Christine.
Hi, Christine.
Hi.
Look at these fantastic. I mean, I don't know if anybody was in dance as a younger kid, but sometimes these dance costumes were just fabulous.
Yes.
So, yeah, it just kind of took me back down memory lane because these scrapbooks that my mom made, they just sit in my closet. And, I know they're there. You know what I mean? Because I, keep everything from my mom, but just kind of going back down memory lane and stuff like that. So, okay, favorite scrapbooking tool. Serena, do you have a favorite scrapbooking tool?
I do. My border maker. So it's with creative memory, and you can pick different borders, and you put it in, and it literally makes a border for you.
For your picture, right? Like so, it frames like your picture.
Like
for whatever. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
That's nice.
So I love these because you can put like any color, any paper, any pattern, whatever it is, right? So my border makers are my favorites.
Wow.
And I just started using them like a couple of months ago. But I found that whenever I was buying stuff, it was always like borders. So
you might as well buy a maker. Yeah, absolutely.
Right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What about you guys?
Mary? Do you guys have a favorite?
Not really, not right now, just because I have been out of it for so long. I do love my Cricut. I just haven't used it in a long time. I mean, it makes whatever you need, so.
Yeah.
I've heard a lot. Oh, finally it posted. I've heard a lot about crickets. So
I have a Cricut, but I have like the old style.
I
So
do
I
too.
can't really do like pictures. I can only do letters, really. So I don't use it a lot for this.
Yeah, I have an older style Cricut as well. I need to get a new one to use because but mine came with a Disney cartridge.
Oh.
So because I was scrapbooking a lot of Disney stuff, you know, when the boys were little.
Yeah.
Can you even see this?
yes. Gosh, you did that so fast.
Wow. I
That's
love
impressive.
that.
So
That
they're the
looks really good.
Huskies. So they're the Huskies. I did paw prints.
Cute.
And then I
And
used
3 is his number. That's his like number.
Yeah,
Baseball
where
number.
I'm backwards. There it is. 3 is his number. And that's wood. That's like a wooden number 3.
Oh, wow.
And then that's like a puffy sticker. And then these are like tags. And I just put sophomore year on it.
That's awesome. Do you guys do any journaling on your scrapbook pages?
I do sometimes.
Like handwritten stuff, you mean?
Yeah. Like I don't. Like seldom. Very, very rare will I do it. But I should.
I do if it's something like that I really need to remember something from.
Yeah.
Then I will journal it. There's one I have somewhere, one that has a lot of journaling on it. These books are so heavy, y'all.
That's the thing, is to try to find a place to store the books too, because like you said, they are heavy.
Yeah, they're huge.
Yeah.
Let's see. I thought I had one where I wrote a bunch of stuff. Ooh.
Nicole, do you keep your journaling, your planners and stuff? Do you keep them?
Okay, over share time. Sorry. We've had when I was very young, we had a complete house fire and we lost everything,
Right.
including photos and stuff like that. So I think because of that, I have learned to let go of a lot of material type of things. So I really just keep the ones that are incredibly special. Like once I'm done with them, I'm done with them. I can burn them. I can do whatever I want. But if it's something really, like I have the baby photo book of Brad that we created, and but I don't really keep my planners. Once they're like it's done and over with, I don't. But I do the journals because like I'll keep trip details. I have for just the trips, our favorite restaurants, what we did, a special meet and greet. And then I have a whole entire one that's nothing but letters to people.
Aww. That's really sweet.
I can't figure out why it's not posting, Allie.
I know. It's posting on my phone, but not up here. And then it'll post on my phone and then it'll go away. Isn't that weird?
Yes, because I was just looking at trying to figure out how to do it, and I can't for some reason.
Yeah, I can't because I was able to post the Siskateers. You guys, well, I guess I don't really need to post you guys' channel, but it posted and then it went away. I was like, well, that's weird. I wonder why it's doing that. So I totally look like I'm like totally crazy and punch drunk right now in all my channel comments right now, but oh well, that's who I am. I'm trying. Yeah, for some reason it posts it and then it doesn't show up and then it'll show up and then it'll go away. So I'm not quite sure why that is. Yeah,
I don't understand.
So,
because it won't let me post it either. Like I'm going in trying to do it, but it won't let me do it either. So
yeah.
Well,
we'll make sure. Sorry, go ahead.
Anybody that's in, make sure you hit the like button as well.
And then Mario, you can go behind when we're done on the live. Mario put the channel links in the comments, but
Yeah.
also I know Serena and myself, we are on Mary's featured. I know Mary, you are on my description channel link thing, but just find us. Just find us. You guys are
Yeah.
smart.
Well, and I mean, I think everybody that's in here is subscribed to all of
Correct.
us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they
So,
both Serena and Allie are on my featured channels, and I will post the links to all the channels in the
thank you,
comments or in the
Christine, for trying
description.
to add it. Yeah.
Thanks, Christine. I think
Yeah.
something's wrong with it
Oh,
right
thanks.
now.
I don't know. Yeah, I was trying.
'Cause she couldn't
So
do it
while
either.
we're talking about channels, Mary, what do you have coming up on your channel coming up soon within the next 2, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, whatever?
Oh.
What do you got coming up?
So it's gonna be April
Mm-hmm.
this week, so we're changing up our
Theme Thursdays.
theme Thursday. Yes. So the theme for April will be collections.
Oh.
So we'll be
Like- That could be anything.
right. So we'll be showing collections. We're actually doing a joint collection to
With who?
kick it off because there are 5 Thursdays in April. So we're going to do a joint collection to kick it off this coming Thursday, and then we'll be alternating Thursdays individually showing collections.
Oh, that's cool.
Obviously, April's Year of the Ear is later this month.
And April's theme is
Flower and Garden.
Yep.
So, because we're right in the middle of the Flower and Garden Festival, which is my favorite festival at Epcot.
Mm.
Yes. I love the topiaries. I think they're just beautiful.
I just love the food and the alcohol. But
Well,
you can
and
get
they
that at
have
any
that, and
festival.
they have that there too. So there we go.
Yes.
And then we have an essential oils video coming up, and we're doing a collab. I think you guys are in it. The Flower and Garden Food
Yes.
and Drink collab.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we're
Yeah.
going to be doing
Yeah.
that as well. But other than and I think we have a Easter pin tag.
Yeah.
Fun.
Yeah. Well, we have a lot going on.
You do. You guys are busy. What about you, Serena? You got anything coming up on your channel?
I do. What do I have? I have a lot of swaps this month. I think there's 6. 6
Oh my
different
goodness.
swaps. Like unboxings. Yeah.
Wow.
So there's a lot. I'm gonna have my Thursday scrapbooking. I was gonna do like a video every day in April, but life just kind of got ahead of me, so that's not happening. But I will be posting a lot more. I'm still gonna have my Monday videos and my Thursday, and plus all the swaps. And then there's a couple of do-it-yourself videos as well. And then the pin tag with you
The
guys,
Easter one?
the Musketeers, yeah, the Easter one. And then there's also the food and garden one as well.
And
So-
Year of the Ear.
Food
And the Year of the Year, yeah.
Year of
So
the
there's a lot happening in
Wow.
April. Yeah,
Yeah. April's a busy month for you.
It is.
it is.
Gosh.
Okay, Nicole, what about you?
We do stuff.
We do stuff. Okay,
I know.
great.
We have a couple of swaps. We have a couple of pin related videos. They'll probably get pins from the Easter bunnies, so there'll be some mystery pin stuff. Who knows if it'll be in April or March. We have some hauls. We do we do 5 for Friday. We used to do it every Friday. Now we do it just once a month because it gets hard to repetitively come up with stuff. So 3 years in, we switched to once a month. And I don't know, we share.
Yeah.
And
I love your 5 for Fridays. I love
it's a way for my kids have a generational gap. There's 10 years in between. So it's kind of a fun way to get us all to interact and share a thing that's, we love Disney amongst other fandoms, but we like to share. So
Yeah. Cool.
All right, Allie.
Well, I was thinking, so I don't have any children, but I am getting together for the first time in a year with my family next weekend. It's a big deal because, COVID. And so They are all vaccinated. We are vaccinated, so it's going to be a big deal next weekend. And so I've been seeing my nieces, but I kind of came up with this inspiration today that like nieces, little kids, they get all the candy in the world. I call Easter the second Christmas when it comes to Easter baskets. Because sometimes like when you see people post on Facebook, these Easter baskets that they get their kids, I'm like, oh my gosh, get them so much stuff. So my nieces, they get all the candy. So I kind of came up with this idea that, and let me know, I want to know what you girls think. Like, so I have 2 sister-in-laws, and I was thinking of getting them like an adult Easter basket and putting like little tiny alcohol bottles and little Easter eggs and giving them like eye mask stuff and spots. So do you think that they'd like that?
Yes.
Like that?
I think that's
absolutely.
Just for them. So I might blog that. But what we have coming up, the year of the ear, we actually have our first live for me for our channel on April 18th. Mary's hopefully going to join us sometime in the future, but we are, if you guys are fans of our channel, Liz and myself, and Preston joins us too sometimes, and California joins us sometimes. We tend to go off on tangents, as you can tell of what I'm doing right now with talking. I'm going off on this one tangent. So we are going to be talking on our live on April 18th about Disney's Magical Express and the news that is going away starting January 1st, 2022.
Yeah.
And we have a lot of comments on that. We have a lot of thoughts and opinions. So that is going to be what our tangent is. It is called Come Wine With Us, because as you know, if you are fans of us, we always drink wine. That's just kind of our thing and what we do. So that'll be our first foray on our channel into the live event. So hopefully you ladies sometime in the future will be able to join us. I have a lot of like just random random themes and topics. There's so much Disney stuff out there, that like Disney news that you hear, that I'm sure a lot of us have thoughts, comments, opinions on. So being fans. So I don't have as busy as an April as you guys do. Oh, and I'm part of the collab for the food and wine. No, flower and garden. So I'm part of that collab as well.
Yes.
Lots of fun stuff.
Yes. A lot of stuff coming up. I feel like we're like, everybody's doing so many swaps, and I feel like we're just like not in the swap game this year.
And I specifically chose, I chose not to be, not that we're not in the swap game, and I think swaps are awesome, but I got very burnt out with swaps at the end of the year last year, that I did kind of choose this year to back off, because I felt like I wasn't giving my all into it, and that's not fair. That's really not fair to the people receiving it. So
we backed off a little as well, just because it can get expensive. But I just like, there's just so many going up. I know Serena was a part of one today that went up. I know Brad was part of one yesterday.
Right? Yeah, that was so fun for him. Like that was great. But I prefer the ones that are about creating and getting unique and stuff than like too many criterias that I have to hit. But because Brad got one, we have another one next month that's for Belle and just Belle. Aww. So like, I love that my kids are able to kind of share in the fun of meeting friends and
that's cool. Kind
of interacting.
That's awesome. We I honestly, I'm kind of like you. If I could literally, like I said in the ear chat earlier, if I could just do ear creative swaps like all the time, I would, because it's creative. It's not super expensive, really.
No,
unless
a lot of my supplies I already have.
Unless you're just like out of control with like what you do. I don't know. I feel like Nicole's probably cost her a little bit.
And making 18 ears, like no.
Yeah, right. But I like being creative as well. That's something I like to do. But I don't like all the criteria sometimes either. That's why, like, when I do a swap, which I know all 3 of you guys are in the one that we are creating for Christmas. I think. Yeah. And there's really not any.
No, we haven't gotten. There's no assignments for that one yet.
I've already purchased for it.
Yeah, there is.
There's assignments.
Tell you. I'll remind you, Allie. but
I have it
I
written
didn't
down
put
somewhere.
any sort of criteria or anything on that. I'm just like, hey, whatever you want to do. Like,
Whatever.
I don't know. I just feel like it puts like, I don't know, a cap, not necessarily a cap, but then it also like makes people feel like, oh, I have to do this amount. Like if you say the limit is 60, what if somebody doesn't want to spend $60? What if they want to be apart, but they can really only spend 35? So,
and it's the same. I think it's enter at your own risk. Like maybe
Yes.
somebody has extra means and they're going to give extra, and that doesn't mean that like it's not a competition. So it's like from the low to the end, I enter the swaps because I genuinely love to gift. I love to create things for people and to give things to people. And my favorite things that I get are the things that were created for me. Like, this is one of my favorites. And this is from Jessie Cherry from Miss Cherry channel. And like, it's my gruff. And I have Serena made me a gruff shirt, and Erica Diacampo made me a gruff tank top. And like, they're my favorite because you don't find him on anything. And I love him so much.
Yeah.
So I love
seeing the reactions.
What?
I love seeing the reactions of people.
I do too. And I think
Right?
that's what's so, like we say this all the time, like with Christmas with our kids, we just like to watch our kids open the presents.
Yeah.
And I think that's what's really great about YouTube when you're doing swaps is if you gifted somebody something really special that they love, you're getting to see them react to that. When normally if you're sending a gift to someone, you wouldn't get to see it, but you get to see it through YouTube. So
That's
I
right.
think that's what's really awesome about it.
Yeah.
And
So what do we have coming up in April for this crafting live? What are we doing in April?
I don't know. Are we gonna do your
Winnie the
specialty?
Pooh. That's awesome.
Huh?
I was just getting excited about your Winnie the Pooh bullet journaling. So.
Are we gonna do like
Yes.
your specialty craft?
Yeah. Weren't we gonna do just it was a it wasn't dollar store, was it? I think I was just thinking of that because you guys did
don't
dollar
remember.
store. I think it was
remember either.
just we were coming up with whatever specialty craft we were doing. I think that's what it
just
was
kind
for
of
April.
craft at your own leisure here.
Yeah. But that would actually be a good idea for a future one. Like you can only spend $10 and here.
That is a good
That
idea.
would be fun.
Yeah, and if hey Cherie, how are you? Cherie just jumped in.
I was actually starting to wonder if the chat was not working.
I know, like they just all kind of stopped talking. If
Well,
anybody
because we
in
were
the chat
saying the
has
links
any
were not.
ideas for us moving forward, let us know. Things
Yeah.
you want to see us craft, things you'd like us to talk about while we're crafting. I don't know.
Yeah,
I just like coming on here and chatting.
I do too.
I finished my page.
Oh,
Yes,
let's see it.
let's see. Hercules.
I don't know.
Surprise!
Oh, you can see.
Glorious. I love the flowers that you did.
I do too. I love the color. The
Mhm.
purple and pink is really pretty colors.
Yeah.
That is really
That's
pretty.
great. Nicole, did you show yours?
I finished mine too.
No.
Aww.
That's the cutest scene in the
so
movie.
Yeah. So
That
my
is
quote for this month is, "When life throws you a rainy day, play in the puddles."
Aww.
Yes.
I like
And then-
that.
This is my monthly overview where I track I just
Yeah.
That's so
I think
cute.
I'd like bullet.
really
I should
cute.
try to get into it. I think I would really like it. I'm kind of like a planner like that. So
when my suggestion with bullet journaling is find a good weighted paper. If you get the thin ones, they bleed through constantly. Make
Okay.
sure you do a swatch page for whatever markers or color so you don't bleed through, and then have fun. So
have fun.
Yeah.
then have fun.
I used
How
to
we
do
all
bullet
doing?
journaling too, but
Did you?
I stopped.
I'm just not organized enough. So
So how are we all doing real quick before we got about 6 minutes, but how are we all doing on our future Disney trip plans? Do we have future Disney trips planned? I know, Serena, it's a little bit more difficult for you because,
Well,
Cameron.
I'm booked for the YouTuber trip.
what
But-
dates?
I think it's like the 8th to the 14th. maybe?
Okay, a little bit over there.
Yay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll have to check. So I'm booked, but I'm just
so exciting.
I can't book my flight yet. So
Yeah.
it doesn't really feel real because
Yeah.
I have to wait and see what the world says.
So speaking of flights, I want you ladies' opinions, and maybe in the chat you guys can chat here. So I usually wait till about 3 months out to book my flights. I just always do, just because they always say to do that. But do you think that we should book now because that things are just like everybody's like wanting to travel? Like, do you think that I should book now? What does everybody think?
I
don't know.
book as early as they allow you to book.
Yeah.
Okay. I just get nervous now because I'm afraid that now that everything's starting to open back up again and vaccinations are happening and stuff like that, that people will start booking for October, November, December, and then I'm going to have to pay so Liz and I see each other on Friday. It's Good Friday on Friday, and we do this annual thing where we do wine tasting for, Good Friday, because that's how we roll. Anyway, for, Jesus' resurrection.
My sister's here.
Resurrection. Hello. Hi, Kelly. So it just made me a little nervous that should I be booking my flight now? Because it would be a little earlier than what I normally book. But I'm thinking.
Hi, Nina.
Yeah.
See, if it wasn't COVID and I was able to book my flight, I would have booked it by now. But that's just me.
But you normally do book that early. Okay.
I normally do book that early, but I'm just waiting for the borders to open. Yeah. And then,
Have you heard anything, whether they're going to open? Have you heard any inklings?
No. But I mean, people are starting to get vaccinated now.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping
I think they will.
I hope so.
Well, and our president said July. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as it's safe to do so, absolutely.
Yeah. We always just try to book as early as possible because it's typically cheaper the earlier you book.
See, I found the opposite. If I do too early, it's expensive. Usually if I'm about 3 months out, I find cheaper. But I think my whole game plan is going to be flipped 180 this time because I have a feeling that everybody is going to be booking for later 2021 trips. So I have not bought my park tickets yet. I had every intention of booking them this week, and I just haven't done it yet. I'll probably do it when I see Liz on Friday. But I feel like I need to reserve my park days too because I'm like, is everybody planning?
No, I'm going to tell you, the park tickets were the cheapest for the whole year for that time we're going. And usually when they're the cheapest, it means that's when they're expecting the lowest crowds.
I hope so, but
they're more expensive during peak times and they're less expensive during down times. And the park tickets were only $74 a day.
Oh wow!
For that week we're going.
I know I'm gonna end up spending. I think it's $550 is what I'll probably. I can't remember what it is that I'm gonna for the park. Well, I'm doing a hopper this time. I don't normally do a hopper, but I'm doing a hopper this time just because of how we're doing Disney a little bit differently this time.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Do you have a trip, Nicole?
Not to Disney. It's all tentatively.
Yeah.
Wait and see what the world looks like.
Yeah.
Everybody Disney's differently. Everybody enjoys certain things at Disney. For our family, the things that bring the joy and the wonder of Disney are not prevalent right now. So because of that, we think that we have other trips planned that will give us that freedom to do other things that we like instead of spending the money and going down to Disney and then having that sadness that we can't do what we really do enjoy.
There are certain things that are
I mean, that makes sense.
So it's we go back and forth between what we can do and everything. So we've been talking more about big trips next year to those kinds of places, but we Disney hard. Our last trip was 17 days in Disney.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Wow.
Oh yeah. Okay.
We're just really relaxed at this point. So when I had little kids, it was, and people always say take breaks and take naps with your kids, but we never did that. Yeah. My kids went rope drop to fireworks 7 days in a row. No questions, no fussy, no whiny. They just did it because it's what they wanted to do. Yeah. But now when Michael and I go, it's like, oh, let's go from 8 to 12 and then go have lunch and go back and take a nap. And we'll go back to the park at like 6 to 10. And, you know, like, let's
Yeah, that's how we are
park
too.
today. Or let's go, you know, to this lounge or whatever. We're
the same
really relaxed now when we go.
And we are very relaxed, but we're very much we are just a show family. We are like, I missed this last year. Was horrible because I have 7 tickets that have been rescheduled for concerts and for Broadway shows in Chicago, and like it's been hurting so we like to go and take our time, and then we sit down and we get to Nemo a half an hour early, and we go and we watch Nemo, and like we do all the shows.
We do.
Yeah. Where we want to go on rides, we go to Universal because it's a little bit more thrilling type of.
Oh, see, I love the like laid back, relaxed rides of Disney. Like,
so do we, but the meet and greets and the shows are like what makes Disney stand out for our family. That's
characters are literally my favorite thing.
Yeah,
I love the characters.
It's so devastating, like them not being there. Now they're doing a good job to bring them to you as best they can. But it's still not the same thing as far as like hugging Mickey Mouse or talking to Belle or you know, those sorts of things, because those interactions are just, those cast members to me are what make the trip. Those people that literally are those characters. I mean, it's just that, that's it for me. So but I think we still had fun because we went a bunch of times. But I agree with the thrill rides being at Universal.
I've never been to Universal.
I've never either.
Okay, so hi, Allie. My name's Nicole. I love Disney. I'm not going to say that I don't. However, the little green things that are known as dinosaurs from Jurassic Park are like my number one fandom in existence. So the Velocicoaster has me chomping at the bit. Like, I'm like, oh my gosh, when can I get on this? I love you already.
Well, maybe if I go to Universal, you'll have to take me to Universal next time because I've never been. I have no clue.
Yes. And we love Harry Potter and all of that stuff too. And we're Six Flags people, so we'll spend a whole entire summer riding roller coasters.
Where are you at, Nicole? Like,
we live in Northwest. We're in the Chicagoland region.
Okay, so we're not. Liz and I aren't too far from you guys because we go to Chicago.
No. You're definitely a rival in the whole football competition type of thing, but
the Packers. Yep.
Yes,
we know.
Sarah, there is still Blizzard Beach. They actually just reopened Blizzard Beach and Typhoon Lagoon recently, I think, like a couple weeks ago. So I've actually been to both water parks, and I'm going to be honest, I prefer Volcano Bay over at Universal.
We've never been to Volcano Bay, and I'm so excited to hear that because our next trip, we keep talking about doing Volcano Bay, and we love water parks. We love anything. Like, give us a zoo, give us an 8-hour hike to see a waterfall. We are very active family. We're like, but
that's cool.
Well, Volcano Bay was impressive. Michael and I went in August last year, and we actually will be at Universal in July of this year. It's what the boys wanted to do for their vacation this year. So we're going to Universal. We got a 7-day ticket to Universal, and there are only 3 parks there. We're definitely going to be able to get it all done, and we're hoping that Velocicoaster will be open when we go, because I don't know, though. I don't know that anything can top Hagrid's, because, y'all, that is the best roller coaster I've ever been on in my entire life.
We've never been on that.
Oh, Nicole, you're going to love it.
I know.
So good. Especially if you like Harry Potter, because the way to make a roller coaster immersive is very difficult. But they definitely do it. So it's really, really awesome.
That whole land, there's nothing like that land. Crazy. Like, I love
Galaxy's. Wouldn't Galaxy's Edge rival the Harry Potter Wouldn't Galaxy's Edge rival Harry Potter?
I think, but it's smaller, isn't it?
I don't know.
It's not as
It's smaller.
immersive because you have both sides and you have
Yeah.
all the little nooks and crannies. Like it's not just a little bit of open. It's like you're going into store after store and there's a whole entire area, and there's a lot more in the Harry Potter realm with the two different parks.
Yes.
Compared
Okay.
to yeah.
I'm going to be
I've never been.
honest.
I don't know. Like,
As much
have
as I
any
love Disney and as much as I think Disney is amazing in the way that they do things,
Mary, you're going to break my heart.
I have not
You know-
seen anything that
No.
could rival the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. As far as how immersive it is, how they make every single, like Nicole said, nook and cranny. If you're a Harry Potter fan, and it's literally like you just walked into Diagon Alley. I was bawling.
Everything,
Aw.
the bathrooms, everything.
I mean,
It's like
it
Moaning
just
Myrtle's there with you. If you're a Harry Potter fan,
Blew my mind.
it is seriously the book and the movies combined,
Blew my mind.
incorporating every store and every, like, you go into the shadowy in-betweens of the
Nocturne Alley.
Nocturne Alley, and you're a little, like, I shouldn't be here.
Scary.
Like, I'm a good girl.
And I
That's how I feel about some bars downtown Green Bay. So
You know,
I will always choose Disney
Right.
over Universal just
Well, good.
because. But if it was solely based on the way these lands portray these books and movies versus the way Galaxy's Edge portrays Star Wars to me, I would choose Harry Potter because I think they could have done so much more with Galaxy's Edge than what they did.
But can you spend 7 days at Harry Potter
I can.
land? I know that's not the right word for it. I get that.
I can. I personally, because
7 days?
Yes, I can.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I personally,
because it's not just Harry Potter. It's like
there's other stuff.
Gooseland is incredible and kind of cool in its own. And then you have like the old school rides like the Mummy, and you have the whole Jurassic Park thing where you can meet Blue, you can go into the dino thing. They have a couple of different rides, a huge water ride that's like huge.
It's so cool.
And they have like, we'll go, and Belle's older, but we'll go and play in Curious George Playland still. And me and my husband are having like a freaking ball fight because they have those big plastic balls. So there's a lot of different lands.
Yeah.
It's just not, there's stuff to do. That's it. There's stuff to do. If you want to find the stuff to do, there's lots of stuff to do. Plus the rides.
They're also during this COVID time, honestly, doing a better job of what they put out there for you to do. They have shows. They have entertainment, they have characters, they have all that stuff going on that Disney's not doing. So during this time, it's easier to spend a lot of time there. But like, we'll spend 2 days at the water park just because we love water. We love water parks. Like,
I want to go.
Nicole's like,
We have, so Six Flags Great America has this water ride, and literally, like, I got on it, you see the tube, you get inside the tube, you're standing on the ground, they close the tube, and then you're not standing on the ground anymore. There's no ground. You're like, who pulled the lever? And you're falling. You're not sliding. You're back. Not touching anything. You are falling, free falling. And you hit the end, and you go like that, and I'm like, I want to do that again, but that was a lot.
Volcano Bay has
I'll be at the Cabana Bar. Nope.
Well, so Michael did it. I didn't do it because
yes, you can.
I walked literally all the way up the stairs to do it. And when I saw that that's what it was, I was like, yeah, have fun. And he went down the tube and I went down the stairs. I was like, nope.
Well, it's 5:09, so I think we could probably wrap up because my dog's probably going, I'm hungry.
I got to fix dinner.
I need to know. So,
but thank you guys all for being here. It was a lot of fun.
It was.
And Allie, Serena, and I will be back towards the end of April.
Yep.
And we'll have another special guest crafting something else.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks
thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
Thank you to everyone that came and watched and joined the chat. Don't forget to hit the like button. And if you're not subscribed to the channels, I'm going to go put all the links in the description as soon as we're done. Right. So
All
until
right.
next time, TTFN.
Bye.
Ta-ta for now.
Bye.
See ya.